Hello everybody, welcome back to another Python video. This is the 7th video in our series on PIL image processing, and the goal for this problem is to replace all 255, 255, 255 triples in this grid image with this color here, and we'll do it using a Boolean mask. In the next video we'll see a different technique, but for now we'll use just a Boolean mask. And as usual, we have typical things imported. I have our same grid image from last time. I have the array version, and if we'd like, here's how we take a look at it. So before we jump into the problem, I also have this NumPy array A defined here. And let's do a quick refresher on how masking works, Boolean masking that is. So if I say something like A greater than 5, what this does is it returns true everywhere that A is greater than 5. So 9 is greater than 5, so that's true. 2 is not, so that's false. 4 is not, so that's false. 5 is not, so that's false. And then, so we keep having falses until we have 10 and 8. So that corresponds to this true and to this true. If I wanted to get the subarray of A that only has elements that are strictly greater than 5, I could say A square brackets, A greater than 5. And this gives me 9, 10, and 8. So with this one-dimensional example, not too bad. Why did I have A be length 12 like this and kind of somewhat random? Well, we're going to reshape it and see how masking works in that case. So I'm going to say B is equal to A dot reshape. And let's make it 2 by 3 by 2. So dimensions multiply to 12. And this is length 12, so that's going to work just fine. And then I can say, okay, well, maybe let's first take a look at B. So here's B. We have like 9, 2, 4, 5. And it's 2 by 3 by 2. So innermost elements are kind of these pairs of integers. Now what I can do is I can say, well, B dot, what's the sum of, what if I wanted to add elements like this? Well, that's axis equals 2. So I could say axis equals 2. And we see 9 plus 2 is 11, 4 plus 5 is 9, 1 plus 1 is 2, and so on. If I take the shape of this, whoops, didn't mean Control C. There we go. Control C. If I take the shape of this, notice that it's now a 2 by 3. Versus if I do something like, let's do B dot sum axis equals 2 greater than 5. And we can still see here, this is still a 2 by 3. But what's nice is if I call B of, and then now let's do B dot sum axis equals 2 greater than 5. If I look at this and I check the shape, this is, well, now this is 4 by 2. So kind of what's going on here is shape is changing. So I said, what's nice about this, I haven't shown you what's nice yet. So let me do the shape just so we can look at it. But now, okay, well, what happens if I say, okay, give me everywhere where the sum of the pairs is greater than 5, set that equal to, I don't know, let's say -1, let's make it different and say -9, -10. And now if I look at B, and I say, well, what's the shape of B? Notice that we've gone back to our original shape. So this is exactly the idea we're going to use to replace all of the white pixels with this color instead. So I'm going to copy paste this color just so I don't forget it. And now, okay, let's see how we could do this. So I want to check where is ARR equal to 255. Oh, and I think I have 256. That should definitely, oh, I have 255, good. Easy place to make an off by 1 error. 255, so this triple here represents the color white. And I can say, okay, where is ARR equal to this triple? So notice if it's false, I want it to return false across the entire row. So what I really need to do is say dot, oops, all, so I want all of them to be false, along axis equals 2. Or if it's equal to white, I want it to return true. So for instance here, they're all false. So that's going to return false. Only when it's all true will it return true. So, okay, looking good so far. Then I can say ARR of this. And I can say, well, what's the shape of this? And this is all of the places where the color is exactly this 255 triple. Excellent. So I'm going to make a small error. What if I say this is equal to, now that I've copied, I've lost the color I want to change to. So copy it again. Anybody see what the error is going to be? We get this read-only error. So all I'm going to do is say C equals ARR.copy. And I'm just going to rewrite all of the code above to use C instead of ARR. C, C, I think that's it. Excellent. Well, now let's actually take a look at the picture, right? So I'm going to say image.fromArray C. And here it is. So kind of a jarring image, but there's that kind of light blue color. So cool. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we'll see a different way of changing colors. Thanks for watching.